everyone, it's Lisa, and today on DoodleDrawArt we're going to draw a cartoon horse's face. We're going to start off by thinking about the shape of the horse's face, and it's going to be like an egg shape and long in this direction. And then we're going to also think about where to place the ears. So I'm going to go toward the back of this oval, and I'm going to start the ears off going in this direction, like this. So here I go. I'm going to draw the ear by making it curve out this way to a point, and then curve back in and come back to where I started. So the horse's ears are pointed back slightly and like they're listening to something behind. Then we're going to look at the forelock, which is the hair that comes out between the two ears. So the forelock is going to come from behind here, and it's going to come out over the horse's eye, which is going to be coming down in this direction here. So it's going to come out at least to about this spot here. I made a little mark on my page. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come behind here halfway down the ear, and I'm going to draw an upside down U that comes back toward this little spot. So up and then down. And then we'll just show like a little curve at the end here to show where it's flipping up. Then I'm going to come back down to where the ear is, and I'm going to draw a gradual U that goes this way, so it's not a very deep U. And then here where this goes down, I'm going to also come under and up again, so it like swirls up like this, like a curve of hair. And then just to finish this off, I'm going to give it a bit of dimension and make another curve coming from in the back there. So that's just the forelock. And then of course the horse always has two ears, so coming out from behind this ear we're going to have a similar shape, only a slight bit smaller because it's a tiny bit further away. So here we have two ears and the forelock. So now we're going to think about the horse's face. So I'm going to come just below this ear and slightly out to the side, and I'm going to start a line right here. Now this line is going to be the big jowl of the horse's jaw line. So it's going to come down and under, bigger than the oval that I drew, and then back into the bottom lip. So here I go. I'm just going to start this line up here and swoop down and then back up, and then I'll go under for the bottom lip. So this is like, I don't know if it's like a number 3 or not that's laying down, but it's just a wavy line that goes out and under. And I might just draw a tiny little bit of a lip sticking out at the end. So then above this lip we're going to draw the horse's mouth opening. So it's going to be above here, about this high, and it's just going to curve down and touch at the top of this bottom lip. And we'll just show that it's the end of the mouth there, a little wrinkle. And now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the horse's face, the profile of the face, coming down from this ear area. It's going to be a line that comes down like this and up over the snout and then down to connect with this bottom lip. So here I go. I'm going to come back up to this line here. I'm going to make a line coming down the horse's face, around the nose, and curving to touch here at the top of the lip. So I just might erase a little bit there. I've got some extra lines showing. Use this eraser. Looking for my skinny one, but I don't know, somebody borrowed it and they didn't put it back. And now the horse's nostril. The nostril is going to be a teardrop shape that goes down toward the top of the lip. So it's just going to come up this way like this, curve around and come back down. And we'll color that in. And then the nostril has a bit of a bump on the top, and we might even see the other nostril sticking out from behind. And now we're going to draw the horse's eye. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a cartoon eye, and it's going to go parallel to the line that we drew for the profile, just kind of straight up like this. And across the bottom it's going to have a curve like this, and then we're just going to connect the two up. So curve up and connect up. So my horse is going to be a girl horse, so I'm going to draw some long eyelashes here at the top of her eye, and then I'm going to draw in the white of the eye and the eyeball, and that will be colored in. So we have the white here, and then the eyeball, and then the color. And then we'll just put a nice little eyebrow. I don't know if horses really have eyebrows, but it's a cartoon horse, and of course my cartoon horse is going to have an eyebrow. Alright, so now I'm going to draw the mane and the neck coming out from here. So I'm just going to come imagining this hair of the forelock. It's going right behind the ear and coming out the other side. And I'm going to draw a nice big curve out to the side and down. And then I'm going to come back in. I'll make a shorter same kind of curve. And then I'm going to do it again, and I'm going to come close to this one, and then I'm going to curve away and then down towards this one, so that these hairs are just swooping away from the behind the ear of the horse. And then I'm going to draw some more mane hair. Same idea, just coming from behind this one. I'm going to curve out, and then I'll draw some more from behind here, curving out to meet, and a little bit flipping out here, and a little bit more flipping out here. And then just, I'm not going to keep drawing down the very bottom of this page, but I'm just going to indicate that the hair keeps going just with a line like this. And it's sort of showing that there's more to be seen. And now I'm going to draw the really nice rounded neck of my horse coming out from underneath the jawline and just swooping around. Alright, so now I'm going to use marker, and I'm going to trace all my lines and erase my sketch marks, and then I'll color my horse. That's all there is to it. I hope you enjoyed watching me draw this horse today, and I hope you drew one too. I would love it if you would comment, rate, and subscribe, and maybe you could tell me if you've ever ridden a horse. I've ridden a horse a couple of times, most recently in April, and it was crazy because the saddle wasn't really attached properly, so every time the horse went to gallop I was bouncing everywhere. It's really quite funny, but it was a bit scary but funny afterward. And so you could tell me, yes, have you ever rode a horse, and would you ever ride a horse if you had a chance? And maybe if you have a horse you could tell me.